Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol ACB. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame. I think it's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Did this analysis on Friday, so that is where the green and red line annotations are coming from. But after today's price movement, definitely some updates here need to be made. First, I'm going to do is a little house cleaning and just go ahead and get rid of that line right there. Sure, that level pertains to the chart. It's just not relevant right now. And from a presentation standpoint, I don't want to risk causing confusion because there's clutter with lines everywhere. So let's try to keep this as clean as possible. First update that needs to be made comes about based on a foundational rule in charting, which states when levels of resistance are broken and closed above, you want to see them act as support, and that is exactly what happened here. As a technical trader, brings a tear to my eye, just an absolute thing of beauty. Price broke above it, so at this point, that is where it should act as resistance, and you can see right here on the pullback, found some support right at that previous level, and then from there, I got the nice little bounce going into the close. So a great example there of how resistances can turn into supports, and that is what I would call the ideal level. Ideal meaning, hey, what's going to make this chart look the best? Definitely staying up above the green line there. With that being said, if the price falls below it, by no means am I implying that that means the entire chart is destroyed or ruined or anything like that. But yeah, if the price could stay up above that area, that would be a great sign of power, as I've talked about in the past, and I'm going to continue to talk about because it really does a good job of simplifying everything, pun intended. But that is where the 50-period simple moving average comes into play. Keyword being moving. As time goes by, that line is going to continue to move itself higher and higher. So moral of the story here, as far as the move is concerned, that right there being quantified as the move, as long as the price stays above that purple line as the line itself moves higher and higher, then the bulls are in full health, the bulls are in full control. How you can best visualize that, that is what is being represented. Now, what about levels of resistance? As far as where the sellers are at, nothing complicated here, nothing fancy. The party stopped during that first 30 minutes up there at 10.15. So $10.15 will be public enemy number one going into Tuesday. All in all, though, as long as the price continues to chip away and build those higher lows, that's the name of the game. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.